No wonder why we get everybody pissed off. All the roofers, all the coaches, all the roof coaches. This makes a lot of roofers jealous, doesn't it?
Hell yeah.
I had to invest about $4 million after the hurricane in. But these projects, they all came in at the right time. We're gonna give you a tour of these projects. This one, 2,000 square at $2,000 a square, $4 million. We've got $1 million shingle job, a stone coated steel project that's over $2 million. An office complex with standing seam. This one right here is one of the challenging ones. I had 20 different appointments to close this one. It was tough.
Last week was pretty busy week here in RSCA production. This week it's going to be probably a little bit busier than last week. We're looking at ordering probably 23 new jobs here in Naples, 12 new jobs in PSL, 7 new jobs in Orlando, and 2 new jobs in Pensacola. We're rolling, rocking, and building. Boom, boom, bang, job done, pay us our money. So what we're doing here, guys, is we're just basically processing the jobs. We got a bunch of new jobs that come in. This one just come in through the mail. Got the contract, looking at a $73,000 contract. Already gave us 50% up front, ready to go, ready to rock and roll. But these are all the jobs that just got sent in this week. So we're looking at about 4 from PSL. The guys are out grinding, pushing. We're getting new jobs daily.
What's up, YouTube? Hey, if you're watching this, you're probably an entrepreneur. One of the things about entrepreneurs, risk is a down payment for success. And if you're growing your business, I can guarantee there's gonna be times that you break it. As a matter of fact, Facebook's old saying, they were move fast, break shit. And let me tell y'all, we're here in the headquarters. This wall right here, all the way up until $20 million, our RCA didn't have an identity because we didn't have core values. And ironically, transparent roofing solution has evolved. Our brand promise is transparency builds trust. But every single thing that I do, as far as hiring, firing, our meetings, our alignment, and how we communicate has to do with what's on this wall. I can remember when I scaled to $20 million and my business broke the first time, but I've been called a lot of names by a lot of people. What I want to do is give y'all a little inside tour of how the whole thing operates. You heard a little bit about production, but dude, it's not about what you sell. It's about what you collect. So come on in here. This is the customer care department. Mr. YouTube is here with the cameras. What's up, Jessica?
Hello.
We collecting that money today?
Yes.
What are we doing in here? We having a record week?
Yes.
Y'all are salespeople in here. How are collections people salespeople?
We are salespeople because we have to make sure we not only continue the sales rep job of offering our service, but keeping them as a client.
Dude, one thing that's been crazy is we've been killing it with these 5-star reviews.
We're having a blitz right now.
A blitz?
Yes.
A 5-star review
From
blitz.
12:30 to 1:30 every day.
Good job. Good job. How much are we going to collect this week?
I want to hit 1.1.
1.1. $1.1 million. We had a $5 million collections week one week, but about $1 million a week is pretty consistent here out of the room. That's what we need. I've seen and talked to a lot of different insurance dependent roofers, and they don't have the follow-up systems to finish the punch out jobs, chase down depreciations. And so their business, whenever they get tied up and slowed down through cash flow, they can't grow. I want to show y'all $20 million in 2 miles. Damn! After the storm, we went out to an area. It was a property manager. It was a deal that we had taken care of. And a couple of these jobs, I prospected myself. I'm going to tell you how I got these deals. Now, after a storm, when you're going from what we did last year, talking about breaking your business, a lot of times I had to invest about $4 million after the hurricane in. But these projects, they all came in at the right time. We're gonna give you a tour of these projects. This one, 2,000 square at $2,000 a square, $4 million. We've got $1 million shingle job, a stone coated steel project that's over $2 million. An office complex with standing seam. This one right here is one of the challenging ones. I had 20 different appointments to close this one. It was tough. I got fired from that job 5 different times. And this one right here, I actually had almost nothing to do with, but they were able to, my sales guys, land a $10 million project. We're gonna give you a tour of these because I'm gonna show you how the fake guru really operates. Here we go. Look, guys, if you're watching this, you want to come to our real estate mastermind.
Yep.
We're actually going to be doing a free virtual challenge for anybody that's on this channel. Just type in real estate. Tyler, how old are you?
24.
How much are you able to profit on a monthly basis off of your real estate flips in the area?
You know, profits, it's been pretty good lately. You know, sometimes I've had $300,000-$400,000 months.
Florida is really, really hot right now. It's one of the hottest investment spots. Look, the cost of reconstruction, the cost of insurance, the cost of power, and the cost of taxes, property going up. It's made it a great opportunity for you to come in here and get deals under market value. We're holding a real estate class. We're gonna show like his method, like the letter that he uses, what you use to like close them. I mean, how many people work with you?
I'm just doing all the sales myself. Yeah.
Wow, so one man show, still making multiple 6 figures a month.
Yeah.
He's gonna show you how to do it. But how many roofs have you done?
Oh, 30 plus this year.
30 plus roofs. So we're teaching him the roofing business. That's how the service business and real estate investment goes hands in hand. Inside the lion's den, we've got some of our top producers here at our RCA. This guy right here, curly head Mike. How much you think this guy sells? 10 million a year. Mike, what's your secret?
Consistency.
Okay, look up here on the National Roofing League. This is our leaderboard. We track contingencies, contracts, solar bills, converted projects. Mike's already won a trip to Costa Rica. The biggest thing about it is like this gamifies the whole thing that sometimes sucks. Sometimes fixing big problems for big paychecks comes with a price. But this makes it fun. Let's go out here and look at these big ass jobs. And this right here is what we call levels to the shit, dude. This here is 2,000 squares, and this condo complex actually went through a 3-year process. We won this fight with the insurance company, but the insurance company went out of business. Of course, you see the scaffolding set up, you see the crew tied off here, everybody in company shirts. Look, this system right here is like top of the line. I'm gonna show you up here what makes the biggest difference. We're completing peel and stick. I'm gonna show you what we're going back with, but how do you get a $4 million project? Let me show you how. Come on. Richie Coletti just pulling up, man. What do you think about this project, bro?
This is absolutely amazing. Project of the year, man.
Look, dude, everybody wants to know how to land $4 million projects. I'm gonna break down how we landed this one. You know, you gotta trust the process, and you're doing some tile work over on the East Coast, but this was one that we got into the legal process.
Yeah.
And they're over here working, and it all looks great with this much squares to do, but you know, it all started with, after Irma, they had leaks, and we had to document the damage. They thought no way we could get it approved. And sure enough, dude, we said, look, just trust the process, work with our lawyer, and it went into legal. Now, I want to come around here and show you the trash rocket and shit. We're like on, I think it's the 5th building. We're about halfway through. I think we've only been out here for about, I don't know, about 2 weeks. We're going back with tile, 2-part underlayment system.
Yep.
But the trash chute really does like makes the tear off go a lot smoother. I think they got all the tile off of the roof right now.
Yeah.
But this scaffolding, bro, was in the budget, and part of what we had to make the insurance company pay over $2,000 a square for this project.
Well, it has to be about $2,000 because look at all the stuff you need to do this job safely. You got to have all that scaffolding there.
So this 2-part system, why they got to go down with this felt first?
Because the peel and stick underlayment there won't stick to the plywood after a while. The moisture will make it bubble up. Then you'll start getting leaks all over the place. Plus, it's easier later on to tear this thing off and redo it again. So
it's also safer for the workers.
Yeah.
Tell you what, man, on a big project like this, just like most commercial roofing projects, we had to invest thousands and thousands of dollars a lot of time. A lot of times it's about a maintenance agreement, and so that's what we had to have with these people. We had a lifetime roof assurance. We told them that while we worked them through the insurance claims process that we'd fix their leaks for free. The name of your company, Leak Busters, right?
That's right.
So you fix a leak and then it leaks at another part of the roof. Has a customer ever been mad at you? That ever happened?
No. I mean,
When they know they have an old roof, they just don't keep
yeah,
paying?
they just know that they are happy that we show up to fix it again until they get ready to get a new roof. I mean, they love it.
Hey, that's what these people do. They love that. Basically, Dustin, he always answered his phone, got someone out here to do the repairs, and right after Hurricane Ian, you know, we actually came right here to check on this job because it was connected to a property management company. And the cool thing about it was like, even though we had won the job, put it into legal, the fucking insurance company went out of business.
So this went to FIGA?
Yeah, dude. It was like waited 2 more years, and in that process, the board switches. And sometimes when the board switch, you can get fired off the job. And so we had to fucking hold the job, and that's what Glenn McGurgan stepped up and fucking delivered an epic closing to hold our position. But it was a team effort. This project, even though it's a really big project and it's $4 million, this project's led to $20 million in work in 2 miles. No wonder why we get everybody pissed off. All the roofers, all the coaches, all the roof coaches. This makes a lot of roofers jealous, doesn't it?
Does, hell yeah.
Before you get these checks, there's a $2.6 million check collected on this job. You know, sometimes does it seem the juice is worth the squeeze, the risk of growth? But we spent hundreds of thousands of dollars with no profit on this job, so that 4 years later we could get a $2.6 million check. Does it seem like it's worth it now?
Seems worth it now. Hell
Seems
yeah.
like it's worth it now. Sometimes you have to trust the process. That's the problem with the youth, is everybody wants an immediate answer, and it just takes time, doesn't it?
Yeah, it takes a little bit of time to get this go through. Our project took 1.5 years for it to come to fruition for us to start tearing off the first tile, so.
Well, the best thing is that you deliver, and you do have a chance to talk to a bunch of other condos and HOAs. This is where Hurricane Ian did some damage, and we're gonna go to some other projects, but these guys make us look good. We'd be nothing without these guys. Of course, we're roped off, harnessed. These are a team that's put on thousands of projects for us, and you know, like, we've only been here for 2 weeks, and you look at all these dried in properties, dude, I got nothing but happy property managers. So this one's got $2 million in profit. All I gotta do is talk to the guy right over there and tell him, come look at our job site, come over here.
Right.
And that's what makes us the easiest sell in America. We had this job all sold. We didn't need no help on this one, did we? Huh?
You put the bait on the hook. I caught the fish.
Okay.
Brought it in the boat, cut it up, and we're about to eat.
But it ain't just about selling, it's about a smooth job like this. This is the first time I've been out here. How long we
Does
been
it
working?
look like a $4 million job?
Yeah, how long we been working? How long?
10 days.
10 days? Less than 2 weeks?
Less than 2 weeks.
They're halfway through with the dry-in?
It's good.
Wow. Santos, that's the leader.
Yes.
He's doing an unbelievable job.
He's a good roofer?
Great.
Gracias. He did Toledo blade too?
No. Yeah, he did.
So these guys dried in Toledo blade with a 2-part underlayment like this?
No, that was just direct to deck.
And it was easier to stick to?
Yeah, this one had peel and stick on it. That's why the 30 comes in.
Alright,
The next one will be base to the deck, cap to that.
alright. What kind of roof system are we going back with?
Westlake
Tile? And it's because the condo did-
hybrid foam and screws.
What's that mean? How the screws are passing? How does it work?
Hybrid is we're going to come up 15 feet off the eaves all around the perimeter with foam and screws, and then the field will be screwed.
Nice.
And then all the valleys, or the valley pieces, hip and ridge will be foamed in and screwed.
Okay.
Nice view from up here.
Hey, good work out here, man. What was the secret to closing the deal?
Follow-up.
Because like after we got the leaks fixed, you had other companies out here, people doing repairs.
Oh, yeah.
You had people trying to steal this job. I call it putting a job on roller skates.
Yep.
How did we almost lose it?
Well, everybody takes their last stab, right?
Yeah.
Desperation, right? But we were always in the driver's seat, you know, but they just like, they knew what was going on all the time. And that was the most important thing.
Communication, keep them updated. We got another job, Lakes of Capri, same property management company. How much is that one?
2.3 million.
2.3 million. Another one next door to that one's 10 million. Two more. You got Auburn Lakes. That one's
Tuscany Lakes.
Tuscany Lakes. How much is that one?
That'll be 3.5 probably.
It's like $20 million, all based off of good service off of one job, and then.
Well, we were here right after the hurricane, right?
And we had to fend off all the jackals.
But yeah,
Don't you know?
I got the wood guys are going from building to building, changing out all the bad wood, and then the soffit guys started today.
Yeah.
They're just following them around, soffit fascia. Tilcor starts showing up tomorrow, Thursday and Friday, and Kenny starts install Monday. The Tilcor guys tell them, and Decra, if they got a problem with an installation, they call Kenny,
Yeah.
because they can't figure it out. Kenny.
Right.
So that sells pretty good.
Well, this is not exactly like right where the eye of the hurricane came on. We're probably.
This is outskirts.
Inglewood's only less than 10 miles south of us.
So that's where the eye was.
Yeah, Inglewood is where it took the big brunt of it.
But like the day after the storm, we were here in this property.
But this was a lot of tornadoes. Yeah, we rebuilt that truss. It was all engineered, all approved by the engineer after the work was done.
Goddamn RCA or some building sons of
Roofing and
bitches.
reconstruction.
So
Here we
this
go.
is we can build buildings. Look at that. Wow. Damn, man, that's more than a roof job right there. Yeah. New windows or what?
No, they punted that back to the homeowners if they got problems.
No
Hey,
twin
that's
brother,
a lot of
huh?
the reasons why these guys' businesses break. They grow their business and they can't retain people, and a lot of times you pay people to sell, build, collect, and they don't finish their job. Why do you think guys don't finish their jobs?
Well, they can't handle
All
doing
the
3 balls at the same time.
yeah,
you
it's
know,
tough. It's not about what you sell; it's about what.
How much you make.
Okay, so how do you set up a job for success and make sure you make money?
Well, experience, number 1. 2, you know, you got to do your homework. You know, the first thing you figure out, what's it going to cost?
Yeah.
And then what's a reasonable, fair amount? I mean, we're entitled to reasonable profit, and that's what we're doing.
So actually, on the next project, a guy that's never been in the industry, only 2 weeks in the business, literally knocked the door and received a 6-figure commission. But there's 2 other deals just right over the way. Summer Green, same property.
It's going to be a little longer process for them on the legal end.
Yeah, they're fighting legal. That one's how much?
10 million.
10 million. Then we got this Estancia one right next door to that.
Yep.
That one's probably $4 or $5 million itself. And
Talk with the lady across the street. She's got probably $1 million shingle job.
but there's a
And
lot
she
of
was-
condos here. We got to go
Yeah.
back and figure out
There's
what's
a-
going on.
South Venice is good.
No roof left behind campaign.
yeah,
You got to remarket
Yep,
this
yep,
son
yep.
of a bitch.
Yep.
All right, guys, let's go to the next one.
Not gonna have time,
Fake
no.
gurus only here. This
Fake
way.
gurus.
On the way over to the multi-million-dollar job, we got with our guy Tyler. And Tyler, where we at, bro?
We're in South Venice, Florida. We're about 10 minutes from your job site. I got this house here not too long ago. Bought it cash, you know, completely as is, and now we're in the renovation process. And
Look, if you're struggling, one of the things that you can do is you can find a property like this. This property had a motivated seller, right?
yeah, very motivated.
What was the story?
So I looked and I've been sending a mail for about 1.5 years consistently. Called me up, answered it on the spot. He was looking for somebody to go out there and look. I went out there right away. He said he had some other people looking at it, but nobody made him offer on the spot. I called him, we locked it up, and closed in 21 days later.
Well, it looks kind of like a mess. Let's see what you got inside here.
I mean, you know, right now we got pretty much the outside taken care of.
Did you paint everything already?
You know, just a rough paint.
You put the windows in?
Yep, put the windows in, new roof, new front door, and the inside is a total gut, but that's what we like. That's where you can add your value and
What'd you pick this one up for?
So I got it for $140,000.
Okay.
I know it's a 3-bed, 2-bath pool home, and once it's renovated, they're going for anywhere from $5 to $5 and some change, $550.
Let's see this thing.
It's got decent-
It's pretty close to the water. So
Yeah,
how close to the water?
We have the South Venice Ferry right down the street. So right now it's a full gut. You know, we got to come in, do electrical, AC, plumbing, and then just drywall.
Is this your dad's next project?
Yeah, so it's on our list to get.
What are some of the things that you invest in that are typical to make your houses worth more?
We'll put everything. Like this. Everything's gonna be brand new. You know, we don't cheap out on anything. You know, brand new windows, this can be a brand new house, and that's, you know, when you're selling it for profit, you have to make it completely move-in ready. Nothing wrong with them, so that's how you can get top dollar.
$150,000, you get concrete.
Yep.
And what do you think the concrete's worth? Like, what were some of the other shell houses in the market going for? Pool's in bad shape.
I mean, yeah, well, actually, the pool's brand new. We just got to get the pool people out here. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, pool's brand new. Shoot, I wonder if I can pull a picture.
So one man's trash is another man's treasure.
Yeah.
How much is the flip going to cost?
Probably about $80,000 to $100,000.
Even if you're on the high side, it's 100
Yeah,
grand.
so-
you got $250,000 into this house.
At least, yeah.
And so you have the opportunity to sell it for 500,000.
Yeah, 5 and some change plus that, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
So that's even enough to just let a realtor do it and not even worry about it.
Yeah, I can do that. I can sell it myself.
What's this thing rent for?
Airbnb, like in season, you know, $8,000-$10,000 a month, so it could be a good play that way too.
Long term.
You know?
Long term. Look, guys, if you're watching this, you want to come to our real estate mastermind.
Yep.
We're actually going to be doing a free virtual challenge for anybody that's on this channel. Just type in real estate. Tyler, how old are you?
24.
And how much are you able to profit on a monthly basis off of your real estate flips in the area?
You know, profits, it's been pretty good lately. You know, sometimes I've had $300,000-$400,000 months, you know.
Look, guys, it may not always be good, but Florida
Yep.
is really, really hot right now. It's one of the hottest investment spots. Look, the cost of reconstruction, the cost of insurance, the cost of power, and the cost of taxes, property going up. It's made it a great opportunity for you to come in here and get deals under market value. We're holding a real estate class. We're gonna show like his method, like the letter that he uses,
Yep.
what you use to like close them. I mean, it's not about having a lot of people. How many people work with you?
I'm just doing all the sales myself, yeah.
Wow, so
Yeah.
one man show, still making multiple 6 figures a month.
Yeah.
He's gonna show you how to do it. But how many roofs have you done?
Oh, 30 plus this year.
30 plus roofs. So we're teaching him the roofing business. That's how the service business and real estate investment goes hands in hand. How much could me and Glenn pick this thing up for? Like, if you were to be the package contractor and we just like bought this
Walk
shit,
away.
right? And like walk away, you build it. You still profit off of building it.
So I think I had a couple offers. Well, you know, I know I could sell it. I got it for 140. You know, I could look at like I could sell it 200, two and some change. Then I started looking at like, why would I pass up on that when I can make 3 times that
Fuck yeah.
buying and flipping it myself? So,
Dude,
you know, a lot of
sometimes-
people in the industry, they're gonna be like, oh, do wholesale. That's great and all, but you got to start picking up yourselves. And we're gonna show you guys how to
because
pick them up,
it's about finding the opportunity, because you don't make your money when you sell it.
make when you buy.
Okay, so if you give
It's in
away,
the roofing business,
Yeah.
right? If you want to sell a bunch of jobs, you give that first one away.
Yeah.
Really?
yeah. But another thing, Glenn was just talking about how he set the structured deals up, the commercial jobs, so they're good margin. We can have good project management. They go smoother, and you know you don't want to like go out there and bid the jobs too cheap, or just get out for a quick flip if you can make a
Yeah.
fucking double your money investment. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Where else do you get that opportunity?
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah, so you're right. You can't give this one away. Well, so
Yeah.
what do you have that me and Glenn could buy?
I get stuff coming up all the time. Last week I sold 2 on the water to one guy. You know, I think I make $50,000 total, just like that. You know.
Perfect. You got to keep us in the loop.
Yeah.
Let's go check out this other job. Man, it feels nice to just come back out here and have all this good work done. Last time I came out here, there was, I think it was tarps on the roof drying.
Yeah. We started this at the last week of October.
Dude, if you're just a regular, brand new person, the actual guy who generated the lead was 2 weeks of training. And if you're brand new and you want to know how you could get a 6-figure check off of selling your first roof, this is how it happened.
Yeah.
All right, so after a storm, there was a lot of leaks, and there was actually a group that was working, they were doing tarping, and they were actually working for FEMA. And basically they needed an emergency repair, and my dude stopped and talked with them, and it's just always like you're one person away. He wasn't the actual decision maker, but he got us to the decision maker, and the next day they said, Lee, you go here at this time. So I got here, and the guy's like, dude, I got 2 other roofers on the way. Whoever can get here with the tarps first gets the job. And so
We were probably up in Venice.
we got here, mobilized as part of the art of working after the storm. And this job was getting repairs done from Colonial Roofing. They had a roofer, they had a guy. The thing was, it was the property manager that hired me. And when the board president came back, he was like, what the fuck? This guy put so much tarps. What do you do, Glenn?
Lee tarp. I mean,
I was locking it in.
well,
I was locking it in.
You locked it in. I mean, it needed it, but you know.
We kind of went a little excessive with the tarp.
Yeah.
I'll call it tarps Mahoney. But they were like, what are we gonna have to do? Rip off these tarps to show them the damage, blah, blah, blah.
And we did.
And we did. And then we got paid to redo the tarps. So that was fun. But I had to do 20 different board meetings. And you came, what were their biggest questions?
Well, anytime a HOA board, this is an HOA, they're going through an insurance claim, they've never done it before. They have no idea. So it's all that uncertainty that they're facing, and they're looking for somebody that's got experience that has gone through the exact same thing multiple times with other boards, and that put them at ease.
The main thing is if you're brand new and all you do is you play bird dog, you get somebody like me and Glenn, and even if it takes us 20, 25 visits, we finish the deal. And if you look at this is like a better quality roof. Why is metal better?
It doesn't blow off in the wind.
It doesn't blow off in the wind.
It sheds water.
You got an 1.5 inch snap lock panel. They're not done with all the work here on these roofs?
I think the first 3 are completely done, and I think there's a couple more in the back. We had to go in a certain order because of the business. We can only work on the weekends on some cases.
We wouldn't have been able to get this done if we wouldn't have worked hand in hand with a public adjuster. Shout out to the guys at 5 Star Public Adjusting. They did a great job, and they settled this claim fairly quickly. We stayed in our lane, and what I loved about it was the board. A lot of times an engineer type customer, always asking 100 questions. How do you deal with a know-it-all like Nelly?
Well, first of all, you answer the questions, right? And then, you know, after a certain point, when you start creating that certainty that they're looking for, they kind of quit asking some of those dumb questions, and then they start asking your advice.
Well, and a lot of times a smart business guy will ask dumb questions to see your reaction, just to make sure that he can trust you. And I think that's what Bill was doing. We got a good project here. How much is this one?
2.3.
2.3 million. These are the deals, Lakes of Capri, this deal that I was personally like involved in all the like little follow-up deals. So the fact that less than a year later, we're in construction in 1 quarter, that's like $5 million with my hands on it. So it's fun out here. I don't think I'll ever stop selling roofs.
No, I tell you, it's really fun when you got 9 million going at the same time.
Yeah, it is. And once you make the money, guys, if you're watching this right now, you got to know what to do with it. And one thing I'm encouraging everybody here to do is to get your money in roofing and put it into real estate. And everybody says, like, don't buy your own home. Single family is a hard investment. It's not. And we're fixing to go to a spot where Tyler has actually bought like 10 properties on 1 block. Tyler, how close is this?
We're about 10 minutes away.
Whoa. So we're about 10 minutes away. Why is Northport such a good investment?
It's the #2 rated market in the country right now. They said about 50,000 people are supposed to be moving here within the next 2 to 3 years. That was a crazy stat. They're building like crazy. There's a ton of room for development. And it's in Sarasota County, and prices are still pretty affordable.
Ironically, we sell solar, the price of power is going up. We sell roofs. If you don't get a new roof, your insurance price goes up. And then your taxes have gone up. So how come some of these people are getting like having to turn over their homes for pennies on the dollar?
Fortunately, they can't afford it. They figured we'll leave it now and sell it as is and move on to something else. I'm dealing with people every day that are moving out of state. So last, I don't know how many, maybe out of 10, last 8 have been homeowner occupieds that are moving out of state that sold 60, 70% of value, of current value. Yeah, it's getting expensive.
I'm trying to pick up 5, 10 properties a month like this guy. And he's gonna show me an area here where he's picked up 10 properties. If you wanna learn how to make the money off of roofing, home service, put it into real estate, you should join us this coming up December. We're doing a mastermind. You can type in mastermind. We're gonna leave a link below, but let's go check off this area.
Cool. Let's go get some of these houses.
Guys, in this episode, I hope you learned that it's easier sometimes to sell the bigger roofs, and real estate's not as hard as you think. Like, how'd you find this one?
Actually, it was listed on the MLS.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So no special finding,
no
just found it for sale?
You know, just constantly searching, looking up deals. It was listed for like $450, and then some other guy listed it for $280. So I called the realtor right away, got under contract at $265, for this as-is drywall
Let's go
down.
check this out.
It was a mess.
So
But-
this one had storm damage from
Yeah.
hurricane.
yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool, right? Walk-in pool right away.
Now is this like an Airbnb?
Yeah, it's gonna be. Yeah, it is. Right now.
Nice.
Yep, so
How much does this thing rent for a night?
I know in the prime seasons we're booked at 9,000-10,000 a month.
Oh, 10,000 a month.
Yep.
Okay, so you've already done the work in
Oh
here.
yeah, this thing is completely remodeled.
Oh, this is nice. Y'all do good work.
4-bed, 3-bath, home, ready to rent. So it's a pretty cool little place.
So let's do the numbers on this. How much did you buy the house for? 265?
Bought it for 280. Ended up being 280.
280. And how
Yeah.
much did you put into the renovation?
About 50,000. So I'm all in like 330.
330.
Yep.
And what's this property worth?
Probably about low 500s.
Low 500s.
Yeah.
Damn, dude, making hundreds of
Yeah.
thousands of dollars per reasonably small house deal.
Yeah.
And this is like a hot spot in Florida. Why?
Yeah.
Why here in Northport exactly?
I don't know. This is where this is a good spot. A lot of people are moving to. People are moving from Miami to here. People moving from Texas, New York.
So one of the areas around here that really surprised me that people were coming to Airbnb. It's a golf community. It's not even on the water.
Yeah.
People are just coming down here from all over, like
Yeah.
even Canada.
Yeah.
To vacation.
Rotunda West, I had like bookings for 10,000 a month in the prime seasons.
Look, guys,
Crazy.
we want to show you how to tap into this insane market. It's a Florida real estate market. Tyler's going to be showing you how he's got 10 different properties.
Yeah, some right now, yeah.
All around this area. right
Yeah,
here?
all within a couple miles.
So we're gonna go deal by deal. We're gonna walk through the scenarios. Some of them were off the market, some of them were on the market. He does all types of marketing, but it's mainly a simple pitch that's easy to duplicate. And Richie here has actually sold a lot of your customers on letting you buy their house.
Yeah. Most of the people, like Tyler said earlier, they want to get out of here. They're tired of the hurricanes. They're just tired of it. They're tired of paying the notes, and some of them just can't afford to pay it anymore. Like you said earlier too, I found some people like that. They were getting ready to go in pre-foreclosure. We were able to get them out of the house, take over their deal with something we call subject to, something we'll probably go over in detail later on. But yeah, it's easy. Just approach them and ask them, if they're looking to get out of the house, ask everybody. And that's how I found the people. They just basically said, yep, I'm looking to sell, and before it hits the market, I'm able to make good deals with them and take over the house or the property.
It doesn't matter if you're a big business owner, if you're just getting started out. The reality is you make your money out here servicing the homes, then you invest into real estate. And all of us met in a mastermind. I met you on a yacht in a mastermind, and you were in the roofing mastermind, but you also invest in real estate.
Yep.
So over the last year, you grew your company from 3 million to 8 million. How many properties did you acquire?
5.
5
I got
properties.
2 more in contract now.
2 more under contract.
Yeah, I'm not as aggressive as Tyler over here.
guy's
This guy's on
he's
fire.
doing-
I'm looking forward to hanging out with him and
He's
finding
doing
out
10
some
deals
more.
a month.
Yeah.
Hey, look, when you were first starting to invest in my program, you thought, oh my God, this is expensive, right?
Yeah.
And had you ever bought a high ticket mastermind before?
Yeah,
You done a few?
got some, 25, 30 in that range, yeah.
For anyone watching this, guys, we have a group of guys Richie's a part of where we'll not only help you grow your business, but we'll help you get the money and put it into real estate. And a lot of those guys are going to be at the upcoming real estate mastermind. It's one of the benefits. We get together every quarter. And so if you're watching this, click the link in the comments. Look, a lot of people got a lot of things to say about people that are winning. I can tell you, when I'm driving down the road and I see one of these big ass roofs getting done, I'm like, damn, I should have got that job. You ever do that?
Yeah.
Sometimes when another guy gets a house, do you like,
I said, how do I miss that?
how do you fucking miss that? You get pissed off,
Oh, it
right?
kills me.
Well, it's okay with being pissed off, but the thing is collaborate to dominate means learn from the competition. Don't just be a hater. A lot of people that talk shit about me have never done 5 million in a year, and the amount of roofing projects that we went to, 20 million in 2 miles. Look, I'm not even worried about the roofs. I'm trying to get 10 of these houses every single month. That's why I'm hanging out with Tyler. I'm trying to learn, and I want you to join us at the Real Estate Mastermind.
Yep.
All right, guys, it's been fun.
Yeah.
See y'all next time.